we are going to go through a seller assistant. So we have an add-on and the software side. So what are the functions available for that software start?
So the extension can be used to analyze products on Amazon, to do research.
What are the other softwares or other tools you have within Seller Assistant, please?
Sure. Just upload it to the tool and see what's profitable. And this is the way a big sellers work.
Squeezed podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Ecom Squeezed. I am your host, Sebastian, founder of Retail-Outsource. Today we have Oleg. This is the second time that we're having this chat. So this time we are going to go through a seller assistant. So we have an add-on and the software side. So we're going to go through both the sides. We are going to have an exchange. Oleg is going to share the screen and walk us through all the functions as well. Welcome back to the show, Oleg.
Hi, Sebastian. Hi, guys. I'm happy to be here. And it's second time. And I know that you're eager to know how seller assistant works. Let's see it in action.
Yeah, great. So if you can, let's start with the add-on, the Google add-on. You have a lot of functions within that software, and I think a lot of sellers, I'm pretty sure that it will be really useful for them as well. So if you can walk us through, what are the functions available for that software to start with, please?
So let's start with the extension. Actually, Seller Assistant is like a set of tools for resellers, and we help analyze products and find profitable ones for reselling on Amazon. And if you just starting selling on Amazon, you're probably looking for extension which can help you to analyze products right on Amazon product page. And we have one. So how it works? To install extension, you need to open sellerassistant.app and click here and just add it to your Chrome extension, or you can go to Seller Assistant personal account, click Seller Assistant, and install it from here. The extension will show up on Amazon product pages, Amazon search pages, and it will be available in your side panel. And also it allows you to analyze storefronts or any Amazon seller. Let's see how it works.
So we can download it directly from Google Store as well, right?
Yeah, correct.
Google add-on store.
The extensions are available for Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, and also it works fine on Comet by Perplexity and any Chromium-based browser.
Yeah, I think it's always the Brave, Comet, and you're right. It will all work.
So how it works? First of all, you open Amazon and go and find search for some brand on Amazon, right? And it shows you a quick view widget. There is nothing special about this widget except one interesting thing. We have an AI button which can find and spot your suppliers for those products. But I will explain how it works a little bit later. Let's see what we have right here. So we have ASIN, BSR and category, and numbers of sellers, like FBA sellers, FBM sellers, and Amazon. And if you do online arbitrage, you can, spot private label products and products suitable for reselling. Maybe it's interesting to.
Oleg, can I put a suggestion? Because it's Halloween soon, can we look for some Halloween? I know it's seasonal, but just for the example, so that people know it's live that what we are doing.
Let's go for Halloween decoration and see what we have here. So the extensions shows up on product page and shows the number of sellers. For example, you can see this product have 4 FBM sellers, and a lot of products have 4 sellers. Let's analyze it. Okay. I just open the product page itself and see and Seller Assistant extension shows up right here. This is Seller Assistant extension, and you can check how many sellers sell this product. And now you can see that the product sold by different sellers. 4 different sellers selling using FB. And it's a good sign that product is suitable for reselling. For example, let me show you a product which is like private label product, like salt, for example. If we open any search result and spot that we have a 2 or single seller, it's probably private label sellers, because those sellers, this one is a private label seller. How I get it? only 2 sellers sell this product, and if we see the names of these sellers, their names is equal to brand name. The brand name Circle Joy, right? The same name have 2 of those sellers selling this product. So this
maybe FBA and FBM, right?
Yeah.
And also, Oleg, I have a question. So in order to know if there is, say, a private label seller, or if it's more than 2 sellers selling under one ASIN, should I have to open the listing, or can I know it straight away from the search page?
We have a way to open a side panel. It's like you can just click
Okay.
the side panel and see the names of the seller. Like you see like Circle Joy, and those sellers are listed here, and you can analyze any product like this. Home EC. Home EC is like private label as well. This one have 4 sellers. We can open it in the side panel and see like Therma Maven and those sellers like Therma Maven US, 2 of them, and also an Amazon. It's also private label seller. It's sold by seller itself and by Amazon as well. So this one is not suitable. It's like it could be suitable for reselling, but it's like private label
Amazon.
seller. Yeah, and let's check this one. This one have a lot of I own store, I own like shop, It looks like not private labels, not a private label, but if you analyze the sellers, you'll figure out that it's like private label product. And some products OXO is also private label, but the OXO brand is like sold by different sellers. I think you probably can resell this one. So I know the Campra brand, and this brand suitable for reselling. And if you open a side panel and see the different number of sellers, you can see how many them here, right? And all of them are different sellers. So this product is suitable for reselling.
Oleg, I have a question for this. So, for example, if there is 5 or 6 sellers, so if we try to sell under that listing, we should check if it's a like a trademark, or if it's allowed to sell, or if it's a gated category. All those things we have to check it, right?
Yeah, got it.
Does that your software does this add-on?
Yeah. First of all, the extension allows you to understand if if you can sell the product, and it shows red closed lock if you need approval to sell this product. Also, it shows you red closed lock with exclamation, which indicates that you are not eligible to sell this product. And also, maybe we can find, but no, not on my seller account. If the lock is green and open, it means you're allowed to sell this product. So this is what you need to focus on while analyzing products. And if you do online arbitrage, and you can use the extension to check what are the account health issues related to the product. And as you can see that we have some recent records about Campra brand, triggered by Campra brand on another ASIN, where Amazon suspected intellectual property but patent violation, right? And also we have very old the same issue to the same brand but another reason. And if you resell product, you need to take attention on what happened on the product or brand. And if you see that Amazon have any claims or so, or brand owner have many claims, it's probably not good product for reselling. But if you have authorization letter from, usually it happens if you work on wholesaling model and you build relationship with brand or distributor. In this case, Amazon and brand itself will protect you as a seller. And sometimes if you see account health issue related to selling inauthentic products, you need to make sure that your supplier is selling authentic products. Because if you buy products on eBay from Chinese seller and then resell them under ASIN on Amazon, you probably can. You're probably selling counterfeit products because you never know you buy from, and it's very important to sell products with correct supply chain from brand, not inauthentic products. Okay, So what's next? Also, we have a different red flags right here. For example, you can spot products with variation, like this one. It means product have variations, and you need to know what type of variation you sell. This one is just have a virtual variation family. Only one is in our life right here, but we still spot parent agent and show this mark. Also, we show red flags if the product sold by Amazon, product is oversized or has hazardous material, contain hazardous materials, hazmat product. Any flag usually highlights that you need to take attention on specific parameters of the product. If you see oversized product, it means you need to send product to specific warehouses at Amazon, and it will cost you extra money because it will be a dedicated shipping or something like that. So you need pay attention on those products and take this information in account. So what's next? The extension shows a lot of information about product on Amazon catalog. What is their ASIN? What is the variation family? What is the brand name? How many Keepa drops? Keepa BSR drops from Keepa, which indicates that, first of all, what is the BSR? BSR is the best sellers rank of the product in specific category. It shows the position of the product in the category, right? And if BSR drops in the position, bubble up in a category, and usually it's a good indicator that product had some sales in the months. So we show number of these position change in better side, meaning like product was sold a few times, right? Okay. Also, we show a product position category expressed as percentage, and it helps you to better understand if product is good for reselling, because some product, different category has different numbers products in the category, right? Some categories are small, another are just giant, and you never know what what is the 100,000 BSR means for these categories. So we get the BSR and divide it by total number of products in category and multiply by 100 to get a relative position of the product. And if the relative position is in the first percentile, it's good sign that product is moving fast enough to sell it on Amazon. And if it out of first percentile, it's not good product for selling. Also, we estimate sales for the product. Use our model, which shows we collect both last months, and then we collect this information for specific BSR positions and build our model and estimate sales. Even that product was bought last 400 times last month, we still estimate 350 because BSR has changed, and in these months sales can be a little bit lower. Also, we check stock of the product, how many FB and FBM sellers have these products. You can see the stocks here as well, or you can see the stock in.
That's very neat to know about the stocks, also what amount of stock, and
how many.
That's fantastic, Oleg.
Yeah.
To show the stock. Also, you mentioned about the sales, right? And in order if you want to sell on this item, does it qualify for selling now? Is there any other filters that we can add?
We don't have any filters right here because it's like a product dashboard, but we have filters if you analyze products in bulk. I show it a little bit later. But here you can see some marks and see that you need approval to sell this product. For my account, I can't sell it on my account because I need approval. But some sellers can have a green lock, which means they can sell the product. Moreover, before we start, selling this product on Amazon, we need to figure out if it's profitable for us, and we need to find the product somehow. Supplier. Sorry, let me show one more thing about the product sellers list. Also, in the seller list, we have a buy box share column, which shows you what is the seller who we show sellers and their buy box share. So how many sellers we have and what is their buy box share. Sometimes you can, in this case, you see that sales divided by many sellers, right? But sometimes you see one big seller who hold like 99% of the buy box, and like 10 sellers who have no any sales. So this is a good indicator. You see like buy box shared between different sellers, and you can be one of them. But how to find the product? We can use a sourcing AI button, which redirects you to ChatGPT, and you need to send this information to AI, and AI will Google for a supplier for you.
Yeah. So this AI, does it come with the package, or do the person who is doing the search need to have a pro account, ChatGPT pro account, or a basic account will do for this stuff?
I recommend you to use a pro account, because in this case you have access to to advanced models, and also Google for you like better. So in my case, I just send this information to ChatGPT, custom GPT by Seller Assistant. The name is Sourcing AI by Seller Assistant, and it goes free. So you don't need to use Seller Assistant extension to be able to use the Sourcing AI. So how it works? Now it found the products like these suppliers, and this is the price of products. So we can now go and open a supplier, a specific supplier. For example, let's open this supplier and see what we have. Okay, we have the product. It costs 684 plus lead. We also need a lead. Lead goes separately right here. Okay, and the final price is 952, right? And now we can add it right here, and we see we have some profit on this product. The product is 23 cents, but also, we can get some fees breakdown to see. Like, let me turn product. This product have some profit, but how it looks like? What is the breakdown? We can hover the mouse on the profit and see our profit breakdown. The sell price is 22.79 cents. Referral fee is 15%. Cost of goods we just found on our supplier website. FBA fees too high, and placement fees we don't use any placement fees. Storage fees 77 cents. It's big enough because the product is big too, right? And also we have some logistic expenses, which can be input like a number right here. Like, let me show how it works. They can be entered as a number, or you can see the breakdown and edit any number right here. We calculate logistic cost from the extension settings, which can be configured in the personal account, and logistic cost calculated as shipping cost per pound or shipping cost per item. And also we have expenses for prep center, like you need to label products, and this is cost you some money as well. So these settings are default settings, and you can edit numbers and get some new calculations if you decide you can.
And what's the selling price that you have put?
The selling price, and now we have a selling price of buy box. Here we see selling price 19.99, but it looks like the buy box will change very soon, because sometimes we fetch next buy box right here in extension, because we pulled it directly from Amazon, but Amazon shows us little bit different price. But what I recommend to do here is don't use current buy box price to get your product. Actually, it's better to use average buy box price. We have an average buy box price right here, and if you apply the average buy box price, you see that you don't have any profit on this product. So how we can get the average buy box price? We have this icon where you can see like current buy box price, average buy box price for 90 days, minimum FBM, and minimum FBA prices. So you can click and choose the average buy box price and see if you have any profit. On this product, you don't have any profit, so it's not good product.
So for a seller who want to start their journey on Amazon, can they use the tool to do the research, and maybe they can launch using their own brand, private label? That's also possible, right?
Yeah. So the tool designed for analyzing products on Amazon. And if you start reselling products on Amazon, you probably do like online arbitrage, where you analyze 100 products per day, and you finally spot some profitable products to sell on Amazon and save them somehow or somewhere. And at this point, we have an integration with Google Sheets, which allows you to analyze products quickly, and you just open the product, analyze it, and if it's worth it, you just save it to Google Sheets and go analyze the next one. Let me show you how to save products to Google Sheets.
Yeah. So for example, this product, let's say it have good profit.
Okay.
How can I save it? Can I save it here, or do I need to add to the Google Drive?
Yeah. You need to connect your Google Sheet first. I have a lot of Google Sheets connected right now, and you can open any Google Sheet right here, and I just save it. So I connected my Google Sheets in the settings. So to do so, you go to settings and click connect Google Sheets. You choose existing one or create new one. Then you configure it somehow. For example, you bring some variables to specific columns you want to use. Click field titles, and then you get the sheet like this. I have at least columns where product information will be stored, and each time I click on this button, the data is stored to Google Sheet. Right? We just get it exported to Google Sheet. So it's very useful. You analyze products and don't think about how to save them to Google Sheets. And next day you do purchasing activity, you just filter products by supplier, for example, and create orders. By the way, to add supplier website to the extension, we have a sourcing link right here. You can choose your link right here and add it to this field and click save, and the link will be stored right here in a specific column. Also, you can add any notes. For example, buy this product. I click save, and the product export with my notes right here.
That's nice.
Yeah. So also we have like and dislikes button. You can set the like or dislike, and each time you spot the product using our extension or our tool in personal account, you will see those likes, notes, and it helps you to navigate your list of the products you analyze. So let me show how we allow you to analyze products of specific sellers. Oh, I just found that this seller have the only one product in their inventory. Let me analyze another one. For example, we have you just started selling on Amazon, and you need to find the very first products to resell. And the best way is to start with analyzing the sellers who on the same position as you. For example, this seller, Smart, have 2,909 ratings for whole its life, right? But it means it's a big enough seller, and you probably don't have any relationships with suppliers to compete with them. So you just found a seller with a low number of ratings, like this one, and go to their storefront and see what they sell. And here you can spot some brands like Cambra, Vora, American Metalcraft, Anchor, Hawking, Ateco, and more, right? And then if you see the overlap of the brands you sell and they sell, you can go and find the same products on Amazon. Like, for example, I see that this product have sold by store with the 27 and by box price also 27. It means that the seller able to hold this price, and you probably will be able to set the same price, right? But the problem with this product that it was sold by Amazon. You see this orange mark here. It's a indicator of presence of Amazon. So I do not recommend you to sell this product.
So if Amazon is selling it, it's better to avoid that list, the product completely,
Yeah,
because Amazon might come back again and restock and then start selling.
Yeah, it's true. And it will be difficult to compete with Amazon selling those products. So
you mentioned about the AI for sourcing. So let's assume that we found a list of products. It's been added to the Google Sheet. So what's the next? How to source? How can this add-on help on sourcing side?
It helps you to find suppliers, and the extension helps you to research products to find if they worth selling on Amazon. And coming to sourcing, you can use like sourcing AI, and it helps you to find suppliers. So the AI helps you to find the product suppliers. For example, you can see the list like Webster Store, Go Food Service, Catem, and many different sellers. And the extension can be used to analyze products on Amazon, to do research. And if you want to sort them, you need to find suppliers somehow. To do so, you have ability to use sourcing AI, and sourcing AI helps you to find suppliers for those products. It's simple. It's just go to Google and try to Google for you. Then is build a table of the suppliers. Try to filter out unprofitable products, and it making a list of suppliers for you. And it work really nice because you spend a lot of time doing it manually, but Search AI usually shows you all the information you can find by yourself, but it shows you instantly in a list. So this is how it works. But if you want to be successful seller and you want to grow, doing a lot of trash is difficult to grow your business because you have natural limits. You cannot do all things by yourself. And if you want to sell more, you probably need to build a team or who will work for you and do some automation. And we also offer a price list analyzer tool, which allows you to analyze like 1,000 ASINs per month or per minutes, and it helps a lot of time. It saves a lot of time. So if you have a supplier, if you have a catalog of their products, just upload it to the tool and see what's profitable. And this is the way big sellers work. So let me show you. In the personal account, we have a tool which the price list analyzer, like with the name. We have a price list analyzer tool in our personal account, and it have the same settings cost as extension, but also allows you to choose pricing calculation model, and you can analyze products using current buy box price or average one. Remember,
Can you share the screen for the viewers, please, so they can see the dashboard in where the pricing analyzer and everything is?
Yeah. So in the personal account, you just click on price list analyzer right here, and you're able to upload your price list. But before we start, I show you our default settings. They are the same as we have in the extension, but also you can choose a calculation model based on current buy box price or averages. I recommend you to use average buy box price for 90 or 30 days, because in this case, use average number, not like price spikes or price drops, and final result will be clear. So how to analyze a price list? For example, you get a price list from your supplier. You click upload, choose the price list. I have one. Click open.
Okay, so this is from the supplier, right? From the supplier. And so this is after doing the research or before doing the research using the add-on?
It depends on the model you do. For example, if you do an online arbitrage, you probably can parse supplier website somehow. We don't provide those services, but I know a lot of sellers who just go to retail websites and parse their deals list, for example, or what is the deal for today, and they upload lists and analyze them. But if you do wholesaling, you probably have a relationship with suppliers. You have a CRM, you send them emails, or you open a buyer's account, and once you open a buyer account at your supplier, they provide you with their product catalog, and you need to quickly understand if there are any profitable products. So they provide you with a supplier catalog, you upload it, and then you connect your supplier. For example, you can choose existing one or create.
Is there any limit on how much products we can upload?
I think it's like 50,000 per upload, something like that. Maybe 20,000. I'm not sure, but it's enough to analyze whole price list. So you add supplier if needed, and then you click next. The system fetch first number like 10 rows or so, and try to map fields. In this case, we need to know product IDs, like identifiers like UPC or EIN, and we need to choose a column where those IDs stored. And the system found UPC's column right here and map it, right? Identifier is UPC. Okay. Then we need to know product cost. We found it in the unit price right here. Product title goes in the product name field, so we need to remap it by our own. And also, I recommend you to use a product code because it's useful for reordering the product. Usually, supplier want their supplier SKU. So when you reorder them, it's better to have supplier SKU map right here. You can see that at product code. And also, at this point, you're able to override your default settings. Now, as I show you, we have default settings for analyzing price list catalog. If you want to set like specific shipping cost per pound or per item, or maybe you want like skip or add some prep center costs. For example, your supplier is sending directly to Amazon and you don't need any prep costs. You just go and skip it. And then you click Analyze Price List button, and price lists are going for analysis, right? Sorry. It takes some time, but it's fast enough to analyze the whole price list in minutes. So now we can see it already analyzed 350 products. And we have to wait about 2 minutes while it will be fully analyzed. What it does, it takes like UPC code of the product and try to find specific related product on Amazon by UPC. And if it found it, it do some calculations. It check if you can sell it on Amazon, check what is the price, fetch all the fees about the product, and finally you get a big spreadsheet with all the information about product. We have about 180 or 100 columns, related to Amazon product catalog. So you can then you can filter products by these columns, set some filters, sorting, etc. So as you can see, I just analyzed product and it found me 2,500 products on Amazon, and we can download the original product right here, original price list, or we can export results and see what we have. This is a sheet, this spreadsheet with all product from this catalog. Let's yeah. As you can see, like we have agent column linked to Amazon, likes, dislikes, some notes, title, brand, profit calculated, etc. So, and we can use this spreadsheet to find products we want to buy. But let me show how to do it right in Amazon catalog. So right in our tool. So let's click here and open this price list. Now we see all the agents in one list, and we have a lot of columns, even original columns from the original price list. So what can we do here? We have preset filters. We have a primary data set. This filter show information about FBA profit and have some columns turned off. For example, we have turned off columns for FBM, right? And we can also choose a full data set filter, which shows all the columns turned on. It's needed if you want to export as much information as you want. It's usually useful for filtering, right? Because there is a lot of unnecessary column, when you analyze the products, but maybe you need them somewhere else. And also we have a potential leads. It's like the same as a primary data set, but also some filters are applied. We apply them. Filter by profit, by ROI, by estimated sales, BSR, and flags and alerts, right? But what if I say you that you can set your own filter as you want? You can configure your view as you want. Let me show you how to do so. I take for a base, I take the primary data set right here, and then I want to move some columns. For example, I want to move my image title somewhere here.
Drag and drop, so it's easy.
Yeah. I want notes next to profit somewhere, and I'm not interested to see FBA margin. I just want to see ROI and profit. That's it. No, sorry, the notes. Okay, and I can configure my view as I want. And when I do some changes, you can see like this number, this button, create a view. I just create a view, demo view, and I save it. Next time I open this product, any product, any price list, I can apply this view from here. It saves you a lot of time, but it's not only about the columns. It's also about filters. So let's say we don't want to see any unprofitable products. Let's start with a product which generate at least $1, right? I just set the filter. Also, I want to, I don't want to see any products with hazmat, for example. I don't want to sell meltable and fragile products. And I'm going to avoid Amazon in buy box, right? And also, I don't want to see any oversized product like this. And now, our 2,500 products became only 467, right? We filter out a lot of products we don't want to sell on Amazon, right? So, and now I can update my view, just update it and save like this. Then, as you can see, we have a lot of generic brand on the list. It means like generic brand usually allowed for reselling on Amazon only for those sellers who sold generic brands a long time before Amazon applied new generic brand policy. So new Amazon generic brand policy restrict new sellers to come to the generic brand listings. So Amazon won't, you sell branded products only. And in this case, I won't be able to sell those products. So let's then filter out. I go to filters, click brands, and select all except generic. And now we have a much shorter list, right?
These are brand names, right?
Yeah, I filter out generic brand. Just
okay. So in order to sell now, so we need to find, should we sell it under the, one of these brands, or should we check what's the next step?
What is the next step? We need to filter more and more. Like,
okay.
Let me show you. We also have a warning column. Let me find it. It's like warning and restriction. I bring this column to the view and restriction column. Let me find it. Which side? So, by the way, we have some products where FBA ROI exceed 20%, or no buy box, or some warnings. And I also want to filter them out, because products with no buy box means they're too high. For example, the price too high, or on another marketplace, price is like less than on Amazon. So let me filter those products again as well. I go filter and select warnings. I remove products with no buy box, like no VA fees, no cost of goods, and also I remove agents not found, FBA too high, too low, and that's it. Now we have 300 products with no any warnings. And also I want to sell products which generate at least 10 sales per month. Example, sales estimate, use this number, like sales estimate 10 pieces per month. And what we have 143 products. Now we can use, for example, we can go to products, use extension to analyze it right on Amazon if we want to, or we can, what we can do, we can do a right click and search it like this. Open a product in a side panel. It's convenient. You can do some product files right here. And also we can set like and dislikes. For example, do you see like I have these products like before? If I set like, for example, this one is disliked. If I open this product on the extension, the like or dislike will be shown here as well. So tools are synchronized between each other, right? And also we have notes, which is also synchronized. So each time you like or dislike product or put some notes, they will be shown. We have a notes, and they are in the price list as well, right here. So which is very useful. So last step I want to do is I want to check if I can sell these products on Amazon, right? I have a list of profitable products, and then I need to check if I can sell them. I click select all button and click check restrictions. And the system just fetch information from Amazon about products. Now we figure out if we can sell it, or we need approval to sell products, or our account does not qualify. I know that Milwaukee brand is like, I don't qualify to sell in this product. So I need to filter out somehow those products. I can filter out them by brand because I already know that I can sell a Milwaukee brand. But also I can check if I can sell products and get those lock, red lock and green lock, and filter product by my listing restriction. Let's apply filter. I want to see only eligible to sell products. Actually, let's save this filter. I updated it, right? And then I set a filter like only for eligible products right here. And I see only one product. Got it. So
So you started from 1,000. We end up
yeah,
with
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. I found only those one I can sell.
That's good. At least, it filtered out most of the, how long it took, like 10, 15 minutes to do that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And I now create a new filter. So like demo view, green lock, for example, and I save it. And now I can switch between filters. Those products, require approval for selling, and this green filter. And also, I can select a different filter. For example, not eligible product cannot be sold on Amazon, but I want to, find a list of products that require approval. We have 120 products of it, and I can select a red lock, update view with red lock. And in this case, I can send the email to my supplier and ask if I can sell this product. They can provide me with invoices. I can upload it and get approved. Okay, but what's next? We have a list of products we're going to sell, right? And I can choose a product and click create PO, purchase order. I just create purchase order and it just create right here. So I open it. Actually, it was created before. I have a list of different products for buying on Amazon, and this purchase order, which it's a document which can be sent to my supplier, right? I just click for PDF, and this PDF contains the supplier SKU, supplier name, destination where we going to deliver those products, and unit quantity. You can edit it, like you don't do some inline edits. You can set costs, shipping costs, and also you can change status of the purchase order, and which is very helpful, when you do product orders. So next feature we're going to release is extended supplier view with a list of all price lists connected of the list of all purchase orders created to the supplier, and some supplier dashboard, how many products they have, or what are their numbers, addresses, with the contact name. And also we're going to add tags to a price list analyzer to be able, set not only likes, dislikes to products, but also tags, which is very useful when you create a purchase order by tag. For example, you can set a tag to analyze this product more, or like first queue, second queue, like, prioritize like first priority, second priority, third priority, and you can, tag products as you want. So this is what we have. So why it's needed? It helps you to organize your product research and searching process with tools that analyze products in minutes. You can set filters to find only those products that fits your criteria, and this is how it works.
Great. So that's a very good way of filtering the item, and you end up with one that's really nice. You didn't spend that much, but at least your chances go up, right, of succeeding with those filters. But could you also walk us through just a quick view of what are the other softwares or other tools you have within Seller Assistant, please?
Yeah, sure. Let me show
just
you.
to run through it, please, because I can see that competitor spy. I saw a few other nice tools. I think the viewers will love.
So what we have some workflow tools like purchase order, supplier management, and warehouses. In the purchase order, you can create a purchase order for your suppliers and track your orders, as I showed you before. So you can add products, you can add them from a price list, or you can add them manually by searching from Amazon or searching by keyword, UPC, or ASIN. Also, you have a list of suppliers where you can track your statuses with them, and warehouses. Warehouses, they needed to add shipping address to the purchase order at this point. But in future, we're going to set pre-app costs, for warehouses, not default, but for warehouses. So different warehouses will have different pre-app costs. Also, we have a price list analyzer, which allows you to scan catalogs of the products. It could be like supplier catalogs or any list of ASINs, UPCs, whatever you want. Also, we have a seller spy feature. It allows you to track sellers, what product they add and remove from their inventory. Click and add seller link, and we daily we fetch all their inventory. Let me show how it works. Daily we fetch their inventory and show you what they added to their inventory and what was removed. So it's useful to track new products in their inventory. And if you know that they source from the same supplier, you probably can add the same ASINs. Like the date, status ASIN was added, what is the ASIN, price, and title, what we have else, link, and then in the end of the day, we spot that they sold out some ASINs and added another one. So it's very useful. You can check what they added and changes. If they set different price, we can spot it as well. This is how it works. Also, we have a bulk restriction checker. This tool allows you to upload a list of ASINs. You just click upload ASINs, put your list of ASINs here, and download the spreadsheet with the information about if you can sell this product. So let me show how it works. I just uploaded a list of ASINs and see I get the ASIN and status. Allowed to sell, approval required, and if approval required, we provide you with a link to open your seller account and unlock the product. Also, we have a brand analyzer, which is turned off for now. It will be fixed soon, but what it does, it fetch all the information about product. It fetch the number of products, each product, and do some calculations. What is the average price of the product? What is the average number of sellers? What is the Amazon share selling products, selling this brand? Like, for example, you decided to go for a specific brand. You upload it here and see how many how many Amazon's you check if Amazon sell this brand. For example, this brand sold by Amazon in Amazon by box rate is 70%. So in 7 out of 10 products, Amazon sold this brand. So it's probably not good for reselling. And also you can download the list of ASINs of this product. Also, we have a extension, a seller assistant extension. We have an IP alert extension. IP alert extension is like only highlight your risk products with account health issues. Actually, this feature is included in Seller Assistant, but this is a standalone extension for those who only want to know if the product is risky product. And also, we have a VPN extension, which allows virtual assistant to access United States websites from abroad. Online arbitrage websites like Target, Home Depot is geo-restricted and it can be accessed only from specific from the country, from the list they specified. Like from Philippines, it cannot be accessed. So your Philippine virtual assistant needs the VPN for that. Also, we have ability to invite a virtual assistant for you. So if you virtual assistants, you can invite them and share them ability to save products to your Google Sheets without having access to Google Sheets. And also you can share, they can see if you can sell the product on Amazon without having access to your servers. It's very useful and secure. And I think this is it now.
Yeah, that's good. Fantastic. Most of the people, you have shown 3 add-ons, right? And the software. So what will be the pricing for those, how much is the pricing for the add-ons, for example? Is that included with the seller assistant, or can you just, order the add-on? Could you just give us some insights on that?
So Sourcing AI is free. It's hosted by ChatGPT and you can use it for free. Chrome extension is cost 20, if you buy monthly, for example, it costs you $29.99 per month. And it includes extra seat for your virtual assistant. And also you can use some, you can scan 3,000 products per month with price list analyzer and for 4,000 products with bulk restriction checker. Also, API alert and VPN are also included. But if you need to scan price list at scale, you need to subscribe to business, which costs $79.99, and it includes 150,000 products scanned per month. And also it allows you to build some Zapier, Make, or API integrations with your external tools, and workflow management with purchase orders, suppliers, warehouse are included.
For a lot of people, is there any discount code that you can offer to them, for monthly price or for the yearly pricing?
Yeah, we have a 10% discount for those who come from this video, and all they need to do is just follow the link you dropped under the video, and they will get a 10% discount for their very first payment. So if you subscribe for a monthly plan, you'll get 10% discount for monthly. If you subscribe for annual plan, you'll get discount for annual plans. So I recommend you to subscribe to annual plan. Follow the link. Try Seller Assistant. It's free for 14 days.
Great. So all the links are there down in the description in the show notes. Please do try it out, and you have all the suite of softwares over here. And most of the sellers, if you're starting up, ideally this is kind of the starting point. And even if you spend, let's say $79, it's going to save you a lot in terms of labor. If you want to do it manually, forget it. You have to spend weeks to do all this stuff. But it can be done in hours. So it's going to pay itself off. Just my recommendation, affiliated, but this is my view. Oleg, again, thanks a lot for your time and showing us all the software. It's been fantastic.
Thank you so much for having me. And what I have to say to those who view us today. So only, Amazon is about grinding. And if you analyze like hundreds of products per day, you probably find something to sell, but if you don't think about it, if you don't think about it, how Amazon is like a full-time business, unfortunately, there is no way to succeed from this approach. So I recommend you to think about Amazon as a full-time business. And in this case, you don't have any ceiling, so you grow as you work.
Fantastic. Thanks again, Oleg.
Thank you.